Exactly.
It was just like ridiculous.
And when I tell you guys, like I say, a lot of the stuff you see on YouTube, although especially with DDG, he designs it to be like a reality TV show. But when I met this kid, he was shy, he was quiet, I was nice. We didn't have any animosity towards each other. I didn't even know him yet. He just seemed like a shy, normal kid. And then, I find out through Riley that he's not coming through with his side of the bargain. He wanted to do this part 1 and part 2 type video where I talk shit and then we meet up face to face, and it's like the drama for you guys, for reality TV. It wasn't real, but that was the idea. And when he didn't do it for like 2 months, it started to frustrate Riley. And that's when like
things started to go off the rails. It's like a problem. He didn't want to shoot videos with me anymore. He just like made it very clear that he was taking his space, so I worked even harder. I kept pushing him for more videos, and I said that's fine. He was building his empire with Zooted, so I just kept making more and more videos, working. But he wasn't promoting any of my videos either. So he wasn't holding up that part of our partnership. He didn't work for me, no. And I didn't work for him either. It was, you do one, I do one, we get this, And I understand that he was busy and that he has a lot of things going on, trust me, I know. But it's still the fact that I was another part of his business that needed to be taken care of the same way of any other business that was going on. So then he was just like angry about it, told me he didn't want to do videos with me anymore, said that he didn't want me to be a part of Zooted, and this was really not long after I announced that I had a boyfriend, and I started posting him on my Instagram, and then things just changed, and I wasn't even asking for him to be in videos. I wasn't even asking him to be in any videos at this point. I was just doing the work, and I just wanted him to simply post something on his Instagram. And you guys know it wasn't shortly after, like you can look at the timeline. You guys have seen when I announced about him and when DDG stopped promoting me, and it was all around the same time. I mean, I might be looking at this wrong, and I might have taken the business opportunity wrong too, but in my eyes, we were all working together. We built a friendship, and that working together, building a friendship was what it was to me. But I don't know, after I got into a relationship, it just wasn't like that. So all I have to say is I'm sorry to anybody I hurt, but I know, just like how you guys know, you guys see it all the time, a lot of men with money and a lot of men who, just feel like they've never been told no before, like have a power over other people, and I wasn't gonna just sit there and take it and let him have part of my money. I mean, imagine if you worked for somebody, you worked all these hours and you were supposed to get a certain amount, and they wanted to take it away from you just because they were higher up.
Yeah, and if someone has a problem with you, it doesn't mean like you're work for, like, come on.
In any business you're gonna have, if you guys have ever worked a job, I'm sure there was times where you weren't happy and you had to talk to your boss about it, or something happened, a confrontation with your employee, and you wanted to talk to your boss about it. Well, imagine if you went to your boss about it and all you did was explain a problem that he could have easily said, I don't want to deal with it, fix it on your own, and sent you back into work, and instead just fired you.
But that's different. This is a contract, and it literally says in the contract that he made that he has to do specific things, and he wasn't doing them.
Yeah. And if you guys really want to compare it to something, I hate to say it, but in Hollywood, this happens all the time. There's these guys who think that because they're rich and powerful, and no disrespect to these people, a lot of these people we all look up to. We don't know this. It's a secret, and they pay these employees, they hire these employees, and a lot of the times when they're male, they think that they can just kind of be with whatever women they want because they all idolize them. And the ones that don't oftentimes get fired when they turn down a request, or when they don't go on vacation with them, or come into work alone with them, or whatever it is. It's some really real stuff that happens. And Riley's careful. We grew up in LA. I grew up in the industry, so we knew better, and so did she, so she knew better. And it was like, that's what this whole thing seemed like, and when he really decided to get upset and let her go, it really seemed like that was because he couldn't have her. And maybe I'm out of place for saying that. I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but you're not in a position. You don't know. You don't know how. You have no idea what it was like.
Exactly. So, you know, at the end of the day, I just wanted to leave that message with you guys. I understand that a lot of you guys aren't going to like me for this video, but recommend I was trying to ignore it in the first place. Not because I had anything to hide, because I have all the proof and the receipts that shows everything, what I'm trying to say and what is my side of things to get you guys to understand. So keep following, keep watching, and we'll see you guys within a few days with great videos. And, you know, for everybody who doesn't want to be a part of the Riri squad, and, you know, I totally respect that. What's going on, guys? Today I'm here with my girl T.
Hey, y'all.
And we gonna spill some tea. So, about Zooted. Did you get a contract?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, we got a contract. Everything was great. From the jump, he was straight business. We did everything, like created content every single day. It was great. And then all of a sudden, like, we started to get more personal, like talking about relationships type. He talked about his, I talked about mine. It was very clear that I had somebody this whole time. And then when that somebody, as in my boyfriend Trey, became official, it just, everything like fell through the cracks.
When did all this happen?
This happened,
Like, when did you stop working with him?
it was March 7th.
March 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a couple of days after me and him stopped working.
Oh,
just
what?
2 days after me and him stopped working together.
Was
So
there
I
any,
might have probably put a little
a dent in it?
a dent in it. Yeah. So you guys did have a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
It was a partnership, and you guys had a deal where, what did he say? Did he say, I'm gonna put you on these platforms and I want a percentage of the money that you make?
Pretty
Or
much,
like,
yeah. It was like, so he wanted to have a meeting. It took me time to set up this meeting, and I told him that I want the meeting to come with papers, so that way I can like really read through the contract, know it was official.
So
not
you
just,
knew
like,
what the meeting was about when you
Yes.
went to the meeting? Okay.
yes.
Uh-huh.
And then he brought papers.
Uh-huh.
We went to the meeting. I read through the contract, and everything basically said this is a partnership. And his part of the deal was he's going to promote my videos. He's going to make sure I get on these platforms and basically push me to grow, pretty
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
He's going to do videos with me, all of that type of stuff in order to make my channel grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was doing that for a while. He was helping me with videos. He was helping me with ideas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, I can't get in contact with you. I can't make a video with you.
Right.
We're going throughout the months. There's no video with you. He would make me wait an hour outside of his building to like.
For me, like, it's different because like I had already built my platform on my
Yeah,
own and stuff
so
like
you were
that. So
fine.
so it's like, realistically, the people that came from DDG to me, it's only a fragment of
Yeah.
my following. So it for me I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If you're not holding up your end of the bargain, or I'm not happy and you're not happy, then we don't got to do this. It's like a relationship. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For me, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But I wanted to meet with you today because it's like, at the end of the day, like, we're in a business, we're in the industry. Like, you wanted to be on YouTube, you took the route where you like let someone kind of build your entire, you know, channel around them and their following. So it's kind of like, at this point, it's like, really, honestly, you just make a video like, fuck DDG's followers, like or
that's
start
all
a
I
new
can
channel.
do. Like,
because at the end of the day, like, they don't know the situation, what happened between you and him, and like, you're giving the explanation, but at the end of the day,
It's only
they're gonna side with him because those are his followers, those are his fans, you know. So it's just like, take it like as a learning lesson, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, like, build your own shit. Like, you do have supporters. For me, I don't even like when people mention my name. If I'm not there to defend myself, so I can understand how you would be upset. Cause I don't even like when people say my name. Don't say my name if I'm not there to defend myself. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
Those are fighting words to me. For me. So I could see how you could be upset, especially because you guys have like a whole different kind of relationship from like the ground up. But I don't know. I just feel like, who cares?
what happened for you? Why did you leave?
Well, it was just, honestly, it's just like, it just didn't work for me. Like, I thought it was going to be a different type of situation from what he had explained to me and what he had did for you.
Yeah.
And when I felt like I wasn't getting that treatment right off bat, like, that's why in the video I saw that he had said that our situation was short-lived. It very much was so, because if I'm not getting what I want up front, I don't give a fuck. If I get a steak on my plate at a restaurant and it's not cooked the way I want it, send it back. I don't want it. So I'm just like that. That's just how I am. So I know I probably did put like a little bad taste in his mouth because he was probably already irritated. That's why I was like, how many days was it apart?
Yeah,
So it was like 2 days.
Because then I came up in there and was like, look, I don't like
and
this.
he was like, well, I don't care anyway. So, but my thing is like, bro, if you're too busy or you have,
don't make it
don't sign people. Like, wait, oh, because was your whole bank, like your whole YouTube revenue set up to his account?
Yes.
Ooh, child, see, I didn't make it
was
that
just
far.
like- it was just like a mess.
That was a big thing I saw that I was like, this don't seem right. Like, why are you, if you get the least amount of percentage, why are you breaking me off my big percentage? And I'm like, here's the thing. And this is the only thing I'm gonna say about the situation unless you come for me. A pimp can't be pimped. I know what pimping looks like. A pimp can't be pimped, period. You tried it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that situation, because for me, I'm a real ass bitch, and I don't play with my money, my family, or the people that I care about. That are my family, that are still my family. So really just my money and my family. You can talk shit about me, but you don't play with my money.
Yeah.
You wanted to focus on other people, and that's fine. So it is what it is, but y'all need to leave her alone, for real, honestly, because at the end of the day, she worked hard. She did all those videos. Like she said, she edited those videos. He helped her, but at the end of the day, she's going to continue to grow and she's going to continue to go. And if you don't want to be a part of that, you don't have to. You could go right back to the channel you came from, because we don't give a fuck.
Well, thank you.
And she got a whole new man. There we go. Well, at least y'all have each other. I ain't got nobody. Shut up, James. James always trying to say that I got him. It's my gay best friend.
Well, alright. That's what it is,
like, comment, and
guys.
subscribe.
There you
And
go.
my link will be in the description.
It sure will.
Thank
Right
you.
down there. Bye.